late with this one, aren't I? It's been just one of those months. Had my head down, been working hard. Last time we met up with the other kindred of the city, the prince wasn't there. Don't know where he was. Someone said he wasn't even within the city, so I'm guessing he was tending to something fairly important. First issue of the night surfaced, however, with that Keeper of Elysium, that Toreador, who noted that my hair was longer than he was used to seeing it. And I just said, yeah, thought I'd grow it out for a bit, you know. Get a little bit of hair back on the top of the head, see how it looks, you know. I know it's gone a little grey in certain parts now, but, you know, hey, I'm an immortal kid, I'm an immortal vampire, you know. I can work whatever look I want, surely. Apparently not. Apparently, your hair's not supposed to grow. Apparently, Kindred are stuck with whatever hair they had at the moment of their embrace. No one ever fucking told me that. I've been shaving my head every night, like once a week, just like I always used to. And just because I fancied a change, I thought, I know, just let it grow back in, see how it looks. And of course, that fucking Toreador spotted it immediately. Just like he spotted my gaffe about still being sexually active. Just how he spotted how I'm basically not the kind of kindred I'm supposed to be. So now the entire domain knows that my hair grows. Fucking hell. That fucking bastard. I can see it. I can see it. He's so smiley and friendly and happy, and he likes to make fun of me. And he's always got some quip or some joke. You know, he's like a typical Toreador. He's Mr. Social Bunny. But he could fuck me over if he wanted to. Couple of words to the Scourge, who are still yet to meet. Couple of words to the Scourge. And I'm labelled a thin blood and I'm on trial. And I'm not even sure that the Prince has the authority to override the Scourge in the event of a suspected thin blood. And I know I'm not thin-blooded. And the fact that I'm able to wield disciplines at the level that I'm able to is more, and the amount of blood that I can store in my body is evidence enough that I'm not a thin blood. But then that starts getting picked apart, that starts getting pulled apart. They're going to ask questions about what the fuck I am. And then I'm exposed. And as the fucking Ventru Archon, who was there again this time, one small city never had so many fucking Archon visits. One Ventru Archon made it very clear that I'm not supposed to be telling anyone those secrets. So, the Seneschal led this evening. And it was rough, to say the least. Because the butcher is back. Yeah, the motherfucking butcher. And this time, he's got some grandiose plan that I couldn't even begin to get my bloody head around. He set off 3 bombs in 3 cafes. He set 3 bombs to explode in 3 cafes across the city, all owned by the same person. And according to Jeremiah Grinning Fox's insight into each of these, the intention was to kill the prince. But since A, the prince wasn't in the city, and B, these bombs were concussive in nature, not incendiary, they wouldn't even have hurt the prince. So there's something else behind his intention. That intention that Jeremiah read is something deeper about what was at the location that these bombs went off. I mean, I examined each of these, the 2 of these bombs. I diffused one of them before it even went off. Dragged a couple of new Brujas with me, one of whom's apparently an elder, and almost, you know, I was fully expecting to get blown up again just in front of this bourgeois elder, just, you know, because that's what Mike does. Mike gets exploded on. But each of these bombs had an individual puzzle piece designed to survive the explosion. And these pieces, when locked together, showed under ultraviolet light a symbol. The Tremere symbol. The symbol for Clan Tremere. Cryptic as hell, just to begin with. But what's even more strange is that at every one of these locations, there was a rug. This perfect, untouched, undamaged rug that was mystically enchanted in some way, so that you were hypnotized by how beautiful it was, such that you couldn't move it or touch it. And it was hiding something. In each of these places, this rug was hiding something, and we couldn't move this rug. Frustrating as hell trying to deal with that shit. Jeremiah, somehow with his Malkavian extrasensory perception, was able to see past it and know that there was something underneath that, some trapdoor beneath that rug. Apparently this kind of mystical beauty is something that Toreador are able to work, certain Toreador are able to work into their creations. I don't know, I just thought it was a really nice rug and I couldn't pick it up. And that was all I could tell. So the butcher has some deeper plan, and it involves whatever is hidden in these 3 cafes under these mystically enchanted rugs. I just don't know what to make of it. I don't know whether we should be ignoring this, because if we dig up whatever it is that's under these rugs, is that the thing that's going to kill the prince? Or do we need to find out what this shit is as quickly as possible before the butcher gets there to get these things in order to kill the prince? I don't know. Judith Roman was actually prepared to pull up one of these rugs and walk into that trapdoor on her own, figuring it was some kind of trap laid, and that she was prepared to throw herself at the butcher in order to grab a chance at getting to him. But no, we weren't able to make it that far. We weren't able to get that deep in before the police got to every single location. So we're going to have to wait till the media attention on this shit dies down before we can get in there. And in the meantime, I've still got a shitstorm kicking off around me in every single direction. We've still got Cryptic dealing somewhere in the city, manipulating events, and I know it's involving me somehow. He can't resist using me as a game piece. I represent his failure to beat Mithras. Mithras cheated at his game, and I am the result of Mithras cheating. So he is galled by me. He sees me as something that needs to be played with more because of his failure in London, if indeed he perceives it as a failure. Who knows how the fuck the brain of a Malkavian asshole like that works. And secondly, I've still got my ghoul. Still got my ghoul, Todd, locked up, going crazy with whatever is infesting his brain, and I don't know if I can free him. I don't know if there's anything I can do to help him. Might be easier at this point to euthanize the poor motherfucker. I need something. I need something to put my energy into. I need something to work on, because all my enemies are still out there, but they've all gone to ground and I can't find them. And all my measures to protect myself are as in place as they can be. I need a new strategy. I need some way to start pulling these people out of the woodwork. I need to try and find my bourgeois sire. But I don't even know where to start now the razors have disappeared. I need to find out why the Archon is taking such an interest in me, and why so many questions are still being asked about this fucking Mason Guildford asshole. He's disappeared, alright? Kindred disappear. Nosferatu fucking disappear all the time. No one gets upset about that. But some people think he's dead. Some people think he got killed. The prince knows something. I know that much. The prince knows something, but he is keeping very tight-lipped about it. And that's his prerogative. He's the prince. He's allowed to keep whatever fucking secrets he likes, and there's nothing I can do about it. But I'm getting fed up of being people's whipping boy here. This year, this upcoming year, I am going to find those fuckers that are messing with me. And they're going to realise that I'm not the helpless little mortal I was a couple of years ago. They're going to know the kind of power Mithras's blood has given me. But the problem is, I've got to get my hands on them. They're happy playing games by remote, playing with me from a distance, because they know that once I get close, it's over in seconds. It's only a couple of days before we're called to gather again. And, as ever, Mike's going to be there. And I'm going to take the next step. I don't know what it's going to be, but the next time someone rears their head, I'm hunting them down.